Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. And we're back on the world, as I guess we should have expected, considering I said the intro to Minecraft Dinosaurs. Don't know why I added that little bit in. But anyway, today, I got some stuff to show off and some stuff we're going to work on. Basically, the beginning of the project I said we'd start a couple of episodes ago, or last episode, I guess. We are working on this side of the park, and the first thing you should notice is I've actually done some work on this. Basically just fixed up the wall, I changed the viewing area. I kind of like this slightly better, I don't know, I think it just looks slightly cooler. So the whole Ceratosaurus elevated walkway looks a lot neater. Neater in the cool that neater in the sense that it looks both cooler and it's not as messy of a build as it was before. But yeah, we've got a pretty nice view of the Ceratosaurus enclosure. I really like how this turned out. And then I worked in the rock work a bit more, so now it doesn't look terrible. And if you come out here, you see this is what I've been working on. We're going to build this Spinosaurus enclosure like I said we would. So, I mean, it looks really good up there, but when we come down here, you can see, obviously, this is what we're working on in this episode, which is basically just building up all the supports and a bit of this, which I'm kind of debating on what this is going to be here. So I'm either thinking this could be a bit of a shelter for the Spinosaurs, because we are going to potentially get a second one in here. So that could be some sort of cave shelter for them. I don't know if I'm actually going to go for that idea, mainly because I'm not really sure they'll actually go in there. The other idea, and the one I've kind of been leaning a bit more towards, is a waterfall, so that's the one that's probably going to end up happening. But yeah, this is what we're working on these the next couple of episodes. I think, yeah, until around episode 70, we'll be working in this area, carving it up, basically turning it into a beautiful swamp-like area for our Spinosaurus to live in, and actually, yeah, the Sarcosuchus as well. So, I guess I'll just go over the plans I've currently got for this area. So, basically from here all the way down to there, most of this is going to be scenery, just basically, like some cool swamp-like plants, basically trying to make the transition. Gonna fill this in so that way it as well is scenery. Maybe put the beginning of a river or something, a smaller waterfall there maybe, and then have it turn into a bit of a river. Then it'll become the waterfall that would lead into the main swamp-like areas over here. And then we're going to have this little area up here. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be up here. I'm considering putting a restaurant or something, some sort of nice, cool building that, I don't know, people can not stay in, or hang out in while they look at the Spinosaurus. Now, this is what I'm trying to figure out a bit more, which is the division between Spinosaurus and then Sarcosuchus, because I'm not going to put them in the same enclosure, due to, in real life, they probably wouldn't be too happy about sharing the same territories, because they hunt similar things, both dinosaurs and fish. So I have a feeling you probably wouldn't find Spinosaurus and Sarcosuchus too close to each other in terms of territories. So the current idea I have is potentially making some sort of diagonal-like fence across here, dividing the swamp up. I'll probably try and make it look somewhat natural, fit into the trees or something, or a rock formation. It could just simply be a rock formation, which, now that I think about that actually sounds quite cool. Because say we bring out some sort of rock formation right here, we can put the pathway across here. I mean, we don't even really need to do the rock formation. I guess we could just literally put a pathway straight across and then loop it to over there, and maybe put something over there. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing basically what I end up building. It's going to be interesting. Oh, I mean, I can turn that into waterfall. I basically want to just turn this into some sort of like tropical swamp marsh-like paradise type thing, because, well, that's where these animals would have lived. I think Sarcosuchus may have lived a bit closer to the coast, but that's not important right now. Anyway, I wanted to mention something quickly before we get into this. So, as you guys know, this week I started a brand new series, a bit of a reboot of a series of the wildlife park, where basically we go and build the zoo. And I have to say, it's doing much better than I expected. It's keeping up actually with dinos. What is it? Yeah, even the last episode's about to overtake the no, the first episode of that series is about to overtake the last episode of Dinos, which was uploaded the day before that. So, I mean, hey, I'm pretty impressed that that series is doing as well as it is. So, if you haven't seen it already, I would highly suggest you guys go check it out. It was a lot of fun to make, and I think it's going to be a very good, interesting series to watch. So, hope you guys enjoy that. But anyway, let's get to work on building this, because, well, I mean, this is the whole point of the episode, to basically just build the Spinosaurus enclosure. I should, what was it? I was just thinking of something, and then it's completely dropped my mind. Something to do with Spinosaurus, I don't know what. I'll figure it out in a second. Do I want to put 2 in here? I'm not sure. I'm also trying to figure out what level is going to be the land level. I mean, so there's 2 ideas I've currently got. It's about to be nighttime, isn't it? I'm gonna go place the bed up on the walkway. So I've currently got 2 ideas, guys, for what this exhibit's going to look like, and I'd like your guys' feedback on it. So the first idea is a bit more like the actual Minecraft swamps biome, where we have a lot of water and land mixed in together. So there's no central body of water. It's a bunch of little rivers and stuff like that mixed in with, you know, a separated landmass, something like that. The other idea I have is a bit more like what we had originally for the Spinosaurus exhibit, which is we have basically just one large main body of water, which actually in this area would be quite easy to do. We basically just fill up, let's say, to this line here, all the blocks on that level, everything up to that level is filled with water, and then we basically have a pretty decently sized lake for it to live in. Yeah, I mean, that one actually would work pretty well. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below what you guys would like which idea you think is better and which one would work for this. Oh, speaking of which, I believe someone suggested something about having some ground level stuff with the Spinosaurus, and I definitely want to do that. And thinking about it, I already kind of want to put a building up here. So there could be a staircase in the building that takes you back to this level, because this level might be underwater if we do the lake idea, which would actually work quite well, and then you could go have an underwater view of the Spinosaurus area, because, I mean, I don't really see why anyone would want to have the, I guess what you could call the above ground, a slightly lower above ground view, because, I mean, you already have a much better view of that from the walkways, which I'm starting to enjoy building a lot more. I really like the whole elevated walkway thing. I think it's a cool idea. I really like how they look when I finish them, because basically just have this giant elevator walkway. I may have to, yeah, I want to lower this. I don't want this much stone brick, because I don't think that looks as good. So we just need to smooth the terrain out a tiny, tiny bit. Yep. Oh yeah, so, what is it? Speaking of, well, not speaking, I don't know. My commentary is not on point today. I think I'm just slightly distracted. Basically because, for all of you wondering, for those of you who are wondering, is there going to be a live stream tomorrow? No, there's not going to be a live stream tomorrow. I haven't live streamed in a little while. Yeah, it's been a while since I did my last stream. Basically, I'm going to be busy until later tomorrow, and I might be able to stream them. I'm not exactly sure if I want to. Basically, I have a lot of studying I really need to get done, even though I would heavily love to procrastinate and push it off until later. I really shouldn't, so in the terms of a live stream, although I really, really, really want to do one because I haven't done one in ages, and I think we can do some pretty good work on the Spinosaurus area in one. I think on Saturday there isn't going to be a video or anything, and that's kind of going to reflect what's going to be happening, yeah, basically this week as well. I'm not or not this week, but the coming week. I'm not sure how many episodes are going to be up next week. I actually have a lot of free time, believe it or not. The problem is simply finals are coming, so I'm not really sure how much time of that I'm going to end up spending studying, and how much that's going to end up being free time in which I can record. However, it does mean Christmas break is almost here, so like 10 times the content pretty much. I mean, that's something I'd like to do. I think if I have the time and the quote unquote resources to, I might see if I could do 2 uploads a day for during Christmas break. I mentioned I want to do that over summer break, but I think doing it over Christmas break could be interesting as well. If I have time, at least. Let's see. Oh, and to reply to another comment that was given, someone asked me, am I going to do Christmas decoration type thing for the park? And yes, I plan on doing that at some point. I think I might wait till Christmas break to start setting it up, because at that point it'll be like 2 weeks till Christmas. So I think that'll be a pretty appropriate time to start decorating the park. Heck, I might even... I mean, one of the reasons I'm not exactly sure if I want to, decorate the park is because there's some pretty decent Christmassy mods. There's one actually that makes it snow everywhere, which I thought would be really cool. I've tried to use it before in the past. Anyway, so the point is, there's a really cool Christmassy mod that makes it snow all over the world, and it makes it look really cool and wintry. The problem with that is then if I keep it in the main save, which we use here, basically then we can't do any work in the world, because if we do work, we're going to lose it all when I go back to the main save after Christmas. So I'm just thinking now, we may, instead of just automatically decorating the park, we might wait till like the whole, like right up until Christmas, stop doing work on the actual park, and then just spend like a week's worth of episodes just decorating everything. I think we might end up doing that instead, because then we get to do all the Christmas decorating things in the park, but then I don't have to basically clear 50 megatons of snow from my park. And megatons is that a real thing, or is that just, I mean, is that a real weight measurement, or is that just simply used for explosives? I think that's just used for explosives. Why did I place this here? Yeah, oh, I mined the wrong one. Okay, there we go. This is the one I was meant to mine. There we go. I mean, this is actually quite a perfect number of cobblestone fences. Where did the other cobblestone wall, not a cobblestone fence, cobblestone wall, where did that go? Because these are all that I have. There it is. That was actually the perfect number of them for this little bit of the walkway. That bit is going to be turned into the waterfall like I've mentioned, so I don't really need to build that up at all. Music. Creeper. I don't like creepers. Creepers aren't... Oh, I have a whole nother stack. I feel kind of stupid, but you know what? Who cares? Let's see, how does this look? It looks like framework, which is, I guess, good because that's what it is. But I'd like to get a bit more than just framework. Okay, let's get some dirt pillars, some scaffolding going down. One thing I love about Minecraft, when you do things like this, have scaffolding made of dirt. Because, I mean, in real life, you would never have scaffolding like this because it'd be so unsupportive, I guess you could say. It would not hold up the things you're trying to do. I mean, this whole platform would have collapsed by now under its own weight due to the lack of supports, but I think this is actually going to look really, really cool when it's done. Yeah. This is a lucky build. One of the few ones I say I've got a good idea on how it's actually going to look. Mainly because I'm rebuilding what the Sarcosuchus exhibit / previous Spino exhibit was, just in a new area. I don't know how far I'm going to bring the walkway out. I might bring it all the way over to here, and then all the way out there. I don't know. It's fallen in a hole. Well, it loves the water. You'll get a lot of water soon, buddy. Trust me. All the water you'd ever want. How do I want to do this? I mean, we could do it like... Yeah, we could do it like that, and then... Actually... We could do it like that, and then... We could have one of these, and then... like that. Let's see. Does that look okay? I don't know. Let's see. Let's grab some stone bricks. Is that only... Yeah, it's on the same level as that. Does that look okay? I'm not sure it does. I don't know. I think I'll have to figure out that design later. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go for the same design for this area, at least, that I had in the last elevated pathway we had, which was this, because it looked really cool. Let's see. Let's try and get back into the interior, you could call it. The inside of the wall. The grand wall. I don't think I have enough staircases to do this all the way around. So let's just do as many as we can. And then that'll be good. And then I'm probably gonna end the episode because I'm running out of time. But yeah, that looks decent. That looks decent. When it's fully done, I think that's gonna look really cool. Really cool indeed. So yeah, basically, I have to go do something in a few minutes, so I'm not sure how much longer I can keep doing this. I think we're on today's episode here. Make sure to leave down in the comments ideas for this area. I will take any kind of ideas, be it what we should have in the exhibit in terms of the water, the trees, the shoreline, what we should do in here. I mean, I want to know what you guys want to see in this exhibit. It's really fun to know what you guys like to see. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.